Hey everybody, Jay Shalansky here from the 5th Trooper doing another unboxing. Today we've got Djarin and Grogu. Now this is the first time looking at this box and opening it, so I didn't do any of that shenanigans where I opened it ahead of time. So this is the first time I'm opening it. So here we go. Okay, there's the pictures insert. Here's the token and cards. And there's the sprues. And of course the bases. Alright, so I'm going to put that to the side here. Alright, let's take a look at, actually, you know what, we'll do the, I like doing the insert first. So again, same kind of concept that AMG's been doing, where they don't include instructions in the boxes anymore. You have to go to their website to get the instructions, but it's like a cool little poster. It's actually not bad. I love all the artwork. You know, I think we all do. We love all the artist renditions of everything. So that's pretty cool. And there's Mando and Grogu there. So let's put that to the side. So now we're gonna take a look at these sprues. So it looks like pretty cool sprue. It looks like not many options for Djarin. Mando, he's just basically got 2 legs, 2 arms. I guess you can add the rifle if you want. You have the helmet. But yeah, not a lot as far as options there. And it looks like, if I'm looking at this, that the arms may not. I mean, they can move a little bit based on the plastic here. Excuse me. So you may be able to, like, you know, move the arms in different directions, which is cool. Grogu, it looks like, has 2 different versions here, so you can have 2 different body types for Grogu. Alright, so we're going to put that to the side. And now we're going to open the cards and tokens. That's what everybody's waiting for, I'm sure. Alright, so I'm going to go through the upgrades first. Again, this is something new that AMG's been doing, and this is different from how Legion and FFG packed their miniatures. They usually provided a series of other upgrade cards inside with the unit. Now it seems that AMG is just packing in upgrades that apply to that unit, that are specific for that unit, and not all the generic upgrades, which, I don't know, I don't really have a feeling on it either way. I think it's kind of, I wish you could get it, and I think from a new player perspective you would want it, but it is what it is. So we have Din's Amban rifle, which is 3 black. So this is the one of Mobilize 2 suppressive. So basically for 2 actions, you can, if you're not engaged, you can perform a speed move, then choose an enemy unit in line of sight. Now notice there's no range on this, so for those of you that haven't heard, if you haven't listened to our podcast, there's no range. So it's infinite range. As long as it's in line of sight, he can see the unit he's attacking. He can fire on them. And so you roll a red attack dice. If the result is a hit or a crit, that chosen unit suffers a wound and gains suppression. So this is like auto wound. You know, if you're in line of sight, no matter where they are, or if they're in melee, or it kind of breaks some of the rules of Legion, but pretty cool. A little expensive, 10 points. Alright, so now we've got the Beskar Spear, 2 red, 1 black, this is melee. You gain Duelist. That's so while performing an attack, you can spend an aim to gain a pierce, and while defending against melee, you can spend a dodge to gain immune pierce. Pretty cool. That's 15 points. And both of those, so you have to choose one of those because they take the weapons upgrade slot. So you can't have both. So Din's Flame Projector, this is melee to range 1. It's 1 red, so it has blast and spray. So spray basically is for every miniature in the unit you're attacking, you get to roll that red defense die. So this expends once you use it, so you can't use it again. Suppressive, so that they gain another suppression too if you use this unit or this weapon on a unit. Next one is the Mando Jetpack. This is for Djarin only. Actually, all these were for Djarin only. You increase your maximum speed by 1. You gain jump 2. That's for 15 points in a gear slot. Now I'm going to go over the unit cards, and we've seen all these. These have all been previewed already, but here we are. We've got Din, so he can be an Empire or a Rebels. He's got 2 training, a comms, 2 gear in his weapons slot. He has Arsenal 2, so that means he can use 2 weapons during 1 attack pool. Bounty, impervious, so he if an attack pool has Pierce, whatever, you roll that many additional dice. So if it's Pierce 2, you roll 2 more dice. Independent, aim 1 and aim dodge. So if you don't give an order, he's going to get an aim and a dodge, which is pretty cool. He's got tactical 1, so when he moves, he gets an aim. Vibro knife, 2 black, lethal 1. Health 5, courage 3, red defense dive, surges to crit, surges to hit, block. Speed 2. Din's modified pistol, range 1 to 2, 2 red, a black, lethal 1, long shot 1, versatile. Yeah, so Mando, based on what we saw in the TV show, and he's going to be a very strong unit in this game. I think good combos are with either the IGs or with Boba Fett. Okay, so you've got Grogu. He's Rebels only, so you can't take Grogu if you're playing Din in the Empire. He's counterpart Din, so we saw with IG-11 that he can counterpart with IG-11 too with the nanny protocols. He's got hunted, so when he is defeated, Grogu, replace this mini with an unclaimed asset objective token. Grogu may never be restored. Each trooper unit gains claim the asset. At the end of the game, if the enemy unit has claimed the asset objective token, that unit's controlling player gains victory. So if you kill Grogu and he basically drops an objective token, and if your opponent picks it up, they gain a victory point. Also, he has latent power. At the end of your activation, you may gain 1 suppression token and roll 1 red defense die. On a surge, choose an enemy at unit range 1 of this mini. The chosen unit gains 2 suppression and 2 immobilize, so that's for your enemies. On a blank result, remove a wound or poison token from a friendly non-droid trooper unit at range 1 of this token. So you're going to be able to heal up Din or other units, and then you can lock down opponents. That'll be good on like a Jedi or something. But it's all random, right, with that dice roll, so you don't really know what you're going to get. Alright, let's take a look at the command cards. So we have the 1 pip for Din. This is the way, that famous line. Din Djarin gains 1 dodge token and relentless. So after you perform a move, you get an attack. Much better than Spur. Spur is ranged attack, relentless is any attack. So that's going to be Vader, Dewbacks, and now Din. For your 2 pip for Din, I like those odds. Din Djarin gains 1 aim token. After Din Djarin performs an attack action, he may perform an additional attack action against a different unit. Super strong card. This is, again, just ordered for Din. You can't give that to anybody else. Whistlebirds, we saw those in the show, so this is a 3 pip. During his activation, Din Djarin gains, for an action, you can choose up to 3 enemy units at range 1 and in line of sight. For each chosen unit, roll 1 white attack die, and for each mini in that unit. So if you have a core trooper unit with 5 minis, you roll 1 attack die for each one. That unit suffers a wound for each surge, hit, and crit. So paint. You roll paint, you're dealing a wound. Super strong card. Alright, and this is for Grogu, 2 pip, the hand thing. This card cannot be selected during the command phase. When a friendly unit at range 1 and in line of sight Grogu is declared as a defender against a ranged attack, you may discard this card from your hand. If you do, the defending unit gains 2 dodge tokens and gains deflect during the attack. So yeah, pretty cool combos there. I think pretty interesting stuff with IG-11 potentially. And again, with Din and IG-11, you're adding bounty into the Rebels, which is very, very cool and very interesting, for building armies and playing for the future. Okay, so let's go over the tokens now. Alright, so we have, again, this is interesting because they go back and forth. So with the IG-11, IG-88 one and some of the other ones, they didn't have tokens, like spare tokens. This one does. So you got your immobilize, you've got 2 aim, you've got 2 dodge, you've got a bounty token, you've got, I'm assuming this is the Grogu objective token, so if Grogu is killed, or defeated, because we don't kill things in Legion, when he's defeated, you put that token down. You've got order tokens for for Din. So you've got Empire, you've got Rebels, and then you've got Shadow Collective. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. There's the tokens. That's the whole box. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.